Happy 4th of July, everybody. Where your Deerfield, excuse me, not your Deerfield, can't be your Deerfield because it's your Waterloo. Dumb. Waterloo 14U Teener League Pirates against Deerfield in a matchup on the 4th of July in this 2023 season. Jacob will start on the mound for your Pirates. Behind the plate is Trey. Defensively from first to third, Dylan at first, Mason at second, Gavin at short, Jake will man third base. Your outfield is Wyatt in left. Part of my hesitation is because Sawyer is number 4 and Wyatt is 14. They are very similar in stature, but Wyatt is in left, Tucker in center, and Emmanuel is in right. 79 toasty degrees at 10 o'clock here in Waterloo. Only going to get warmer. Rain came through last evening and got the field a little wet. The grounds crew, i.e. Gabe, had to work on the mound and the home plate area for about an hour this morning to get this field playable, and he did it. So we are ready for baseball. As you can hear behind me, we've got the Waterloo Community Band playing, and opening pitch is swung on and fouled straight back. And Jacob quickly ahead, 0-1. Opening band actually did national anthem before the game. That was pretty nice. Oh, Jacob's curveball missed high. 1-1. And Jacob high strike and swings through that one. Jacob ahead, 1-2. First, no score. Hopefully you can see the scoreboard in the background. Am not on top of this, and that is high as well. Yeah, too far away. And that drops right in there. Curveball, strike 3. And Jacob quickly ahead, quickly with 1 inning down, or 1 back, I should say. And that drops in there. Jacob missed with that one high and outside, 1-1. And that is fouled back into the netting. And Jacob ahead, 1-2. And stays alive. Foul tip. May have just heard Take Me Out to the Ball Game by the Waterloo Community Band. Not sure how long they're going to play today. Jacob misses high and outside, 2-2. And pop that one into shallow left and is going to fall for a base hit. Fritz is on. I think that's Fritz. So 2-2 count and pops that into shallow left for a single. Back-to-back lefties for Deerfield. And swing and a miss. Throw down to second, and it's there in plenty of time. And he is out trying to steal second. So Deerfield being aggressive off with the first pitch and cut down at second. And that pitch was also a strike, so Jacob ahead on this one. High and outside. Strike now. And swings through that one. Jacob ahead, 1-2. And Jacob delivers a changeup there that swung on and missed. And through 1/2 inning of play, Deerfield nothing. Waterloo coming up. Due up in the bottom half of the first for Waterloo, Gavin, Mason, and Shea. All right. Bottom of the first. Gavin stands in to lead off. Outside the ball. And Gavin sees that first one line to left and over the left fielder's head. That will roll to the fence. Gavin is on his horse. He's on his way to second. He's not going to stop there. He's in with a headfirst slide into third with a leadoff triple. And brings up Mason to the plate. Should be having some walk-up music here between each person's at-bat. That drops low. Ball one. That's on the corner. Ball and a strike. Ball and a strike. And line shot to right center. And that might roll to the wall. Gavin trots in to score. Mason into second with a standing double. And Waterloo hops on top with a 1-0 lead. So nobody out in the bottom of the first. Waterloo with a run in. Nobody down. Low. And high outside to Shea. 2-0. And Shea rockets that one into left center. That will roll to the fence. And Mason will come in to score. And Shea, big round of second base, but he will hold there. 3 extra base hits in the inning. And Waterloo leads it 2-0 as Jake stands in. And curveball just misses low and outside. Jake, and it's off for a strike, but Shea is in there to third. Third run of the game for Waterloo, sits 90 feet away. And Jake in an even 1-1 count. And that is high, 2-1. Evans, 2-1. And throws over to third. And Shea's back in time. That curveball hits the outside corner. 2. And that curveball outside. Jake's run it full now. And Jake with a little number up to second. Shea will score, but Jake is out. You're scoring along at home. That is a 4-3. But Jake with an RBI, base is empty, and Waterloo up 3-0. And Trey will take his place in the batter's box. And in there for a strike. And grounder to third. Picks and throws to first in time to get Trey. And in steps Wyatt. And Wyatt pops one up. Catcher's underneath it and just fell in front of his glove in foul territory. And Wyatt gets a second life here as he is on deck with in the batter's box with an 0-1 count. And inside and tight. Wyatt just gets out of the way, 1-1. Oh, it did tip his hat. Well, then we will take first base with 2 down. And checking out Wyatt's glasses, checking out his helmet. Looks like he's okay over there. Yep. Tucker stands in. Wyatt with a 1.5-step lead over there. He is going to hold. Opening pitch to Tucker is low and outside. Ball 1. And Tucker fouls that one back. One and 1 count to Tucker. Wyatt still with a modest lead over there. Ball outside, 2-1 to Tucker. Dylan waits on deck if Tucker can get aboard. Wyatt off with a pitch, taken for a strike, and that is stopped by the shortstop, and Wyatt will have a stolen base. Count is even to Tucker, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 down and a runner on second. If you like the number 2, this is a game for you. Unfortunately, Tucker is number 5. He's not number 2. That number belongs to Gavin, and that pitch is low and outside, 3-2. And foul ball and hits the light stand right above me and falls harmlessly into. And we'll do it again with the full count. And Tucker fouls that one into the stands this time, off the plating of the upper deck. And back to the Waterloo bench. Whoa! Whoa! Umpire putting a new ball in play, and Waterloo bench threw that one back, the foul ball back into play. So all of a sudden you've got 2 balls coming at the catcher. And that is outside the box. First and second for Waterloo. And they are ahead 3-0 in the bottom of the first. And that ball is backhanded nicely by the Deerfield catcher. Keep the runners on their current bases. I don't say that. That's high. 2-0. And Dylan takes that one for a strike. He's still ahead in the count, 2-1. And Dylan fouls that one back. Even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ooh, just missed the outside corner. And Dylan's run it full now. Ryan waits on deck. And Dylan with a smash to left. Wyatt coming around third. He will score. Tucker in safely to second, or third, excuse me. Dylan trots in with a double. And Waterloo with another run. And drops in there for a strike. Outside corner. Ryan behind, 0-1. And Ryan fouls that one off the end of the bat. And he is behind 0-2. And Ryan swings through that one for the third out of the inning. But Waterloo sends 9 to the plate. They plate 4 and strand 2. So through 1 inning of play, Waterloo on top 4-0. Okay, we are back to the live action. Top of the second. Jacob's opening pitch, high, a ball. Drops outside, that curveball, 2-0. That's low, 3-0. Oh, that's way over his head. So a 4-pitch walk. First walk of the game for Jacob. Step and a half lead over there by the base runner. Avery man in first now. He will hold, which is inside a ball. 1-0. Defensive changes for Waterloo. Avery in at first for Dylan and Sawyer in right. That dropped in there for a strike, even at a ball. And Ryan, I'll probably see those customary changes between innings going forward. Outside a ball for Jacob, 2-1. And toss over to first, but runner back in time. Not really an aggressive throw over to first. Runner wasn't that far off. And again, only about a step and a half lead over there. And he's fouls that one off. And almost a nice catch over there by a fan. Protected the window from getting hit, that's for sure. And we're even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner holds and swing and a miss back to the fence. And runner is out because the base is occupied. So third strikeout for the runner from first moves up to second. Ooh, high strike there. And that's a line shot to center. Tucker got a beat on it. You catch that. And they will double him off second for the third out. And just like that, Waterloo gets out of the inning. And Deerfield, second inning in a row, someone has cut down on the base paths. They strand 0. Inning and a half, Waterloo maintains a 4-0 lead. 2 up for Waterloo, Avery, Jacob, and Emmanuel. All right, Avery will stand in now in the bottom of the second. Waterloo leading 4-0. Opening pitch to Avery is lined into the gap in left center. Avery on his horse, and he will be trucking into a double. Holy cow. Avery on a tear.
My work here is done.
So, and Avery, in his 2 games he's played, he swung at the first pitch and he's got 3 extra base hits. So Avery on a tear. Oh, sorry, proud papa moment. I'm just, Jake holds off on that one. Even a ball and a strike now. Sneaking in behind him. Goes into shallow right. Avery will take third. And he is in there standing on the throwback to. And in there for a strike. And Jacob with a little flare that is fell out there. Nice try by the shortstop, but drops harmlessly to the dirt. And Jacob on the E6. Scorekeeper, was that an E6? My nephew's running the scoreboard, so I had to ask him. And instead, Emmanuel. And Emmanuel with a grounder to short. And Emmanuel still running. He will be safe. Forcing at second. But Avery scores. Emmanuel with an RBI. And Waterloo leads it 5-0. Sawyer stands in with 1 down. And Sawyer with a grounder to third. Emmanuel moving up. And Jacob was safe at first. Or second. Sorry. Holy cow. I'm all messed up here. So Emmanuel is now cut down for the first at second. So runners on the corner for Waterloo. And Gavin is in with 1 down. One out, Evan. And swings through that one. And Sawyer will trot down to second on the catcher's in. And that will fall into right. Jacob will come home. Sawyer on his horse. He's coming home, and he will score. And on the throw home, Gavin will take second. And ball outside. Sawyer off to Mason or Jacob. Evan will take third on the stolen base. In a 1-1 count. Waterloo up 7-0. Looking for more. Low and outside. 2-1. Breeze blowing in from center. Big gap in right center for Mason. And that's inside. And that is a 4-pitch walk. Runners on the corners for Shea, who doubled and scored in the first. And pitches outside. Throw down to second is late. So runners on second and third now. Pitched outside. And Shea with a tapper foul just outside of third. 2-1. Are you on to the next half inning? Probably not. And that's high and tight. I think on the next half inning, it should automatically fill in when you, I don't know. Nephew asking me about how to run the scoreboard. I have no idea. So Shea, ooh, that ball pitches outside. Shea will take first, and runners will not advance. Bases loaded for Jake. And low outside, a ball. Jake with a ground out to second base, his first time up. And Jake with a shot to second. And Shea doubled off of first. So that will end the inning. Waterloo strands 3. And through 2, they lead it 7-0. Top of the third, opening pitch is swung on and missed. Just misses with that curve. 1. So the last, both of the second innings ended on double plays. That is tap. Double plays where the second out, the back end of that double play was picked off of Deerfield with the runner picked off of second, and Waterloo with one picked off of first. Jacob with his fourth strikeout of the game and first out of the top of the third. And that just swung on and missed, strike 1. High and inside, 1-1. Two and one now. Outside corner. Even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that curveball misses high. Full count. 1 down in the top of the third. Waterloo leading 7-0. And that curveball also misses high. Second walk of the game for Jacob against 4 strikeouts. And throw runners back in time. Good contingent here from Deerfield, I'd have to say. Probably 35, 40 people there. Waterloo, we've probably got close to 70 behind. And that pitch is inside, a strike. Jake getting ahead of the hitters in this third inning. And that is swung on and missed. Throw down to first and a little up the first base line. I don't even think a perfect throw would have got him, but Trey making the runner over there thinking that he's not free. That's a good lead over there. 3-step lead he's holding. And Jacob records the 5th strikeout of the game, 2nd of the inning. And throw over to first. Runner back in time. He does have a big lead over there. I would not be surprised if Jacob doesn't throw over there at least one more time. About 2.5-step lead over there. Runner holds, and pitch is low to Trey. He will eat that. And a runner goes to second. Come on, Trey, you got to make the throw. Lackadaisical back to the pitcher. Live ball there. The runner decided to hold it second for Deerfield. Could have third. And that is high. 1. And a little spin-a-rooney, but the runner's back. Pitch home is in there for a strike. 2-1. That's in there. 2-2. Nice changeup from Jacob on that one. 2-2, 2 outs. Deerfield with a runner on second. Big secondary lead over there, and that is inside the ball. It's full. And that is swung on and missed. So outside of a walk, Jacob retires the side with 3 strikeouts. And Deerfield fails to score, but they strike the runner. Through 2.5, Waterloo maintains their 7-0 lead. Due up for the Pirates in the bottom of the third, Trey, Wyatt, and Tucker. Opening pitch is in there for a strike. And Trey swings through that one. 0-2. And Trey with a bloop over first that will to the right. And Trey has a single. 1 for 2 on the day. And it's Wyatt. Hit by a pitch in the first. Off the brim of his helmet. Outside ball. A lot of room in right center. Left center as well. That ball is low. Good stop by the Deerfield catcher. Wyatt ahead, 2-0. Bottom of the third. Nobody out. Trey off with the pitch. And Wyatt with another bloop to second. And caught and doubled off the first. Double play that Waterloo has hit into. 2 down in the bottom of the third. And Tucker stands in. Tucker swings through that pitch. 0-1. And Tucker quickly behind 0-2. And that ball bounces fence. Deerfield pitcher working a little quicker this half inning. And Tucker with a single to left. Brings up Dillon with 2 down in the third. High to Dillon. Dillon pops one up. And out of play. Even at a ball and a strike. Looks like we will have a change at catcher the next half inning. I see Ryan has his gear on. And he's on deck. And off at the pitch. Tucker coming up lame. Looked kind of like he was. Now the shortstop down for Deerfield. Tucker halfway down as he was running looked like he had a little bit of a misstep or a. But he's up on second now. Dillon ahead in the count, 2-1. Long look in, and Dillon that one into the fence. And we'll do it at 2-2. And Dillon swings through that for the third out of the inning. And Waterloo strands 1. First inning they failed to score. Through 3 innings of play, Waterloo maintains their 7-0 lead. So, defensive change behind the plate and in the outfield. Ryan in at catch. Tucker moves from center to left. And Trey moves from catcher to center. Fourth inning, Avery is on at first. And it looks like Sawyer is in right. First pitch is swung on back to Jacob and throws on to first to retire the first of the fourth. Back to the top of the order for Deerfield. Curveball misses outside. Curveball drops in there, but dropped by Ryan, but it's still a strike. Drops low, 2-1. And that is a line shot into center. Second hit by Jacob. Drops low. Ball one. Two and a half feet lead over there by the runner at first. And he's going to hold. Pitches in there for a strike. 1-1. And swung on and popped up to third. Jake camping underneath that one. He'll put it away for the second out. On in the top of the fourth. Deerfield still with a on first. And swings through that changeup. 0-1. And off pitch. And that is lined into right. And that will go up the hill. And throwing to so double down, and the runner from first, who was off to steal second, comes down to score. Relay throw was in third to keep the runner at second. 1 now. And that ball is high back to the backstop. And the runner will take third on the wild pitch. And grounder up the middle and under Gavin's glove. Back-to-back hits for Deerfield. And it is now 7-2. Off with the pitch. Inside a ball. Throw it out to second, not in time. Throw to the third base side of second. So Deerfield with another runner in scoring position. Missed with the curveball. Is high. Three 0. Evan 3 0. That's in there for a strike. 3-1. And that fouled onto the roof. And coming down and back into the field of play, right to the umpire. That doesn't happen every day. So Jacobs brought it back to full. And swung on and foul tip. Batter stays alive. We'll do it again at 3-2. And Tapper foul. And we'll do it again at 3-2. And that is flown out to shallow right. And Sawyer comes in to grab that for the third out. But Deerfield plates 2, Strand 1. Through 3.5 innings, it's Waterloo 7, Deerfield 2. 2 up in the bottom of the fourth. And Avery and Jacob. Okay, bottom of the fourth. Let's see if Waterloo can get those two back that Deerfield scored in the 10th inning. Ryan swings through that one. 0-1. And swings through that curveball in the low outside corner. Ryan behind 0-2. And swings and misses at that. Got to record the out via the third strike. And Ryan's safe. Goes in the book as a strikeout. Ryan is safe on the pass ball.
Come on, Avery, just like that last time.
So Avery stands in now. Double his first time up and a run scored. Avery swings through that one. Up on his hands a little bit. Still in the strike zone. Behind 0-1 now. That just misses the outside corner. Good eye. Even at a ball and a strike. And that is right down the middle, 1-2. And Avery with a grounder to short. This plate over there, they try to get down the lead runner, and Ryan's in there safe. Into shallow right, runners will hold. Avery safe at first on the fielder's choice. So Waterloo with runners on first and second with no down, and in steps Jacob. And drops in there for a strike. And Jacob out in front of that curveball. 0-2. And Jacob his swing, but he's out. In steps Emmanuel, who grounded out to third, but swings high and tight on that one. Behind 0-1. Grounded out to third his first time up. Played at an RBI. And Emmanuel fouls that one into the fence right in front of me. But he's down in the count, 0-2. And Emmanuel with a grounder to third. Steps on third to cut down the lead runner. Emmanuel will be safe on the fielder's choice. So 2 down. And Sawyer stands in. And swings through that ball, 0-1. Stands and players starting to fill in for the Home Talent League game coming up at noon. That is low. 1-1. full day of festivities here at Waterloo Fireman's Park today. Got nothing going on. Want to come down and enjoy the festivities here, or just Mrs. Sawyer, 2-1, or enjoy the 4th of July celebration wherever you're at. Sawyer with a shot to center. That will drop in for a hit. Avery coming around third. He is in there sliding with a run scored. Sawyer with an RBI. And back to the order with 2 down in Mason. And runners on first and second. High and outside. And go back to second. Goes to shallow center. And Emmanuel take third. Waterloo with 8 runs on 9 hits. Six left on base. Deerfield, 2 runs on 4 hits, 3 errors, and 2 left on. Just low to Gavin, 2-0. Pitcher wondering where that one missed. And off with the pitch. Catcher's indifference. That will not be a stolen base. Gavin ahead, 3-0. Runners on second and third with 2 down in the bottom of the 4th. First base is open, and Gavin leaves that pitch alone. And in there for a strike. 3-1. Gavin a chopper to third, and he will be retired. So Waterloo plates 1, Strands 2. Through 4 innings of play, Waterloo 8, Deerfield 2. headed to the fifth. Wyatt in right, or Trey in center, and Emmanuel in left. Dylan back at first. Pitch is in there. Strike for Jacob. Missed high. 1-1. Inside a ball. 2-1. That is fouled on to the roof of the stands. Coming down and hit a support and down. Almost picked off Jacob's dad there in the stands. And curveball misses high. 3-2. That will be in there and swung on. Jacob loses his hat on that one. 7th strikeout in the game for Jacob. Is swung on and going to land. Oh, Trey playing a little shallow out there. Was able to catch that on one knee. I thought that was going to drop out there. Trey surprised me a little bit. Nice play by the Waterloo. And that is swung on into the netting. Jacob ahead 0-1. Missed low and outside. Jacob losing his hat again. 1-1. Missed outside, a ball 2-1. This is the only game of the week for Waterloo's Teener League. That swung on and missed. They will not play again until a week from tomorrow. Be here at Fireman's Park. That is just high, a ball 3-2. Taking on Edgerton. And then the last game of the season will be the following night at home here again at Fireman's Park, taking on Stoughton. Waterloo has already locked up the number one for the playoffs. Is high, back to the fence. Live ball. Little there by Ryan to pick the ball up. Perhaps he didn't think to get to second, but still got to get it to the pitcher. 2-step lead over there first. And that misses outside. Jacob coming home, swung on and missed. Even a ball and a strike. is high, 2-1. The Waterloo fans have moved primarily into the shade now. It's got to be low to mid 80s. But there's a swing and a miss, 2-2. 79 degrees, that first pitch. And a little grounder to second. Mason that. And on to first for the third out. And we will move to the bottom of the fifth. Waterloo with an 8-2 lead, due up for Waterloo 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Mason, Shea, and Jake. Ten-run rule would be 4 runs this inning, and it would be over, I believe. That would be a 12-2 victory. Trying to say that that will happen, not trying to put any ill will on Deerfield. But if Waterloo can repeat what they did in the first inning, where they plated 4, this game would be over. And same pitcher, Deerfield, on the mound that started the game. Looks like he's pitch a complete game at some point. I would think quickly in this half of the inning that there may be time for Deerfield to bat in the top of the 6th. Not sure what the time limit is on this game, especially with a game coming in behind this one. Fans coming in for the game coming up for Waterloo. I believe the Talent League. Waterloo does not have a Legion team, so they will not be playing. Mason 1 for 1 today with a walk, a double, and a run scored. Mason with a grounder between short and third for his second hit of the game. Shea stands in. Mason's off with a pitch, and Shea swings through that one. And Mason will be in with a stolen base, head first slide. Throw over the third base side of second base. And that drops in there on the outside corner. Shea behind, too. And Shea with a tapper out in front of the plate. Foul. We'll do it again at 0-2. And Shea gets out in front of that one, and that is foul. Fan over there to grab that ball. And that high one. Shea hanging tough, falling off the last 3 pitches. And Shea with a little looper to second. And Mason gets back to prevent the double play. That would have been the 3rd time that would have happened today. So brings up Jake. 0 for 2 today. And Jake with a grounder to picks and throws to first, and Jake is retired. Mason trying to move down to third on the throw first, and he will be safe. So for Waterloo, Mason sits at third, and in steps Trey. 1 for 2 today. Outside corner strike. And Trey with a just past the outstretched glove of the shortstop. And Mason will for run number 9. And off with the pitch, and with a fly ball to second, just kind of fell on the infield grass, and the ball is thrown away over the line, and Wyatt will take second. So in steps Tucker with runners on second and third. And Tucker tries to check his swing, and he does. Ball 1. And Tucker with a fly out to right center. That's going to fall. Tucker digging for it. Trey is in. Wyatt is in. Tucker in with a double, a 2-run double. And Waterloo, 5th double on the day, 6th base hit. Okay, I am back. I believe that my audio was lost for a little. Top of the sixth, Gavin pitching 2-2. Low and outside, 3-2. And that is low and outside. And Gavin opening walk the top of the sixth. Modest lead over there at first. Coming home with the pitch, and low gets by Ryan, and the runner will take second on the pass ball. That drops in there for a strike, even at 1-1. Gavin trying to close it out for Jacob. And the check is swing. And Gavin ahead, 1-2. And swing through that. So one down in the top of the sixth. Back to the top of the order for Deerfield. Not going to be easy, even with a 9-run lead, to get through the top of the order. Pitch is delivered home, gets by Ryan. And back to over to third. And that is a grounder to short. Mason up and fires to first for Deerfield. Plates a run. But two down. Empty. Waterloo leads 11-3. And that is swung on and fouled to the Deerfield catch over there by their catcher with his gear on over there. On and fouled, not quite to the same spot. A little bit further up the third base line. Gavin ahead, 0-2. Wind still blowing in from center. Sounds like the Waterloo band has quit playing. And that's curveball, just missed high. Thought he had it, was beginning to walk off the mound back to the bench. But he's got to throw another one. Still ahead, 1-2. And that is a pop to Jake. And so is Mason, but it is Jake's for the third out. Deerfield plates a run. Strand 0. And we are calling the game. That is it. So what is it? 11-3 on this 4th of July. 23. I'll be back broadcasting on Saturday when the Waterloo travel baseball team will be in Verona this weekend. Estimated game time on that is 3 o'clock, and then their game will be at 7. Pool play, and then depending on the results, where we will be at on Sunday. But 4th of July, Waterloo victorious 11-3. Take care, everybody. See you later.